Good morning. I did not record the entire weekend because I got a new phone. That's fine. Ta-da! Yeah, I got a new phone. If I can pull it up, it'd be nice. So this is the phone. Same old case. You can tell it's new because I haven't changed the wallpaper yet. So I did not get to record much this past weekend for the daily challenges because the new phone. I also got I got a new phone. And yeah, so I did hit my water goals. I did hit my eating goals, but I did not hit my business or my Japanese goals. So I'm just gonna, it's fine. I'll just leave it be. So I'm doing trading this morning, and two things. My Weibo platform crashed, and I lost $100 today. $120 to be specific. Robinhood, it's like the most unflattering angle, which is really funny. Robinhood does not have a way to put stop losses. If you put a stop loss, it's usually higher than what your buy price is, which sucks. That's why I don't like using, well, I liked using Robinhood, but now it's kind of like, I don't really want to use it anymore. And then the platform that I am trying to use, it's crashing on me, so I can't really use it. So I'm kind of just like, the fuck you want me to do? Okay, so I removed it. Let me see if I can. I don't know why it's crashing on me, because it didn't used to do this. I don't know why it's being funny. Please. This is like the weirdest thing that I've had happen. So I'm trying to figure out why it's crashing like this. Why do you do this? And then I came to change a thingy, but it didn't change. Okay, so obviously this isn't a play that I usually do, so I think I'm just gonna get out of it, call it. I'm just gonna call it a loss today, which is not a big deal. See, and then my laptop starts to like burn to high hell, and I don't understand why it does that. I don't know if it's because it has like a if it just uses a lot of resources. I don't understand. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I think I fixed it. I am a computer genius. So smart. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just fixing it right now. Bye. Okay. So I did try it in the private. I tried a private page, and it works just fine. Let's see. I hear it. It wants to start. Unrelated. Well, kind of related, but not really. Okay, so it looks like it's not doing it because it would have done it by now. I fixed it. Yay! So I was debating on selling, because to be fair, that is literally half of my account. That is a third of the amount of money that I have available for me to use. I'm no economist. I'm just a little brown girl. That's my cat. So right now I'm just trying to see what I can do. Alright, I gotta get him. Whee! I opened the windows in the house so it can air out. Oh my god. Okay, I have like 10 more minutes of that and then I can do whatever. But damn. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh. Never mind. I decided to take the L, so I sold everything. Not everything, but I sold 2 of the positions. It's okay. I'll take the L. I used to say this thing in college, and this was when I worked with kids. And I used to say, sometimes 2 L's make a W, because you have 1 L and you have the other L, but sometimes it makes a W. So I'm just gonna put that in this scenario. At least I did not lose the entire position. What the fuck is that? The backyard's messy. Yes, I know, I'm aware. I just saw a bird. Literally as soon as I said the 2L thing, I just saw a bird, but I don't know what kind of bird it was. I just saw like something fly. Alright then. Okay. Anyways, those are my plants. Say hi to my plants. I did my daily weigh-in and I'm pretty sure that I broke my scale. Not because I'm getting more weight. Yes, I know I'm chunky. But I think I genuinely did break my scale because I weighed myself this morning. Or not even this morning. It was like 2 minutes before I made the video. And it was like 213.4. And mind you, I haven't done my morning business yet. So, you know, I get off the scale and I'm like, let me double check, because I always double check, it never hurts. And then it jumps up to 214. And I'm like, either I gained 0.6 pounds in the 2 seconds that I stepped off the scale, or my scale is broken. And I'm going to guarantee you that I did not eat this morning or drank anything this morning, because that's what I'd usually do in my weigh-ins. I do look kind of chunky. Also, I'm just kind of slouched over. So I'm going to err on the side of caution that my scale is broken. And yes, since I started, I had gained, assuming it's the 213, I've gained 3 pounds since like the start of this challenge, which was like a week ago. I'm not too stressed about it because my body composition or at least what you can see on my body, it's changing. So the weight I don't care much about. Actually, I do care about it, but in terms of like the composition of my body, it's starting to change. My clothes are starting to fit more baggier. Like they were fitting baggy, but now they're even more baggier. So I'm not too stressed about it. As long as something's changing, I don't care. As long as something is changing, I do not care. This is the most atrocious angle I've ever done so far for this. Funny story. I usually go dancing once a week, at least once a week. And I went last week, right? It was the video where I was like in the car and I'm like, oh my god, so good. I was chatting with one of my dancing friends, and one of the leads came up to us, and he started like talking to my friend, and he's asking her all these things, and he's like, hey, you want to go to a party? I have a party coming up. And I'm, you know, like it's I don't know how to best do the picture here. So say I'm like here, and then they're like here and right here, right? So, okay, well, I'm moving and I'm also blocking the camera. Great. So, we are doing like, he's just chatting and I'm just minding my business. And I'm like, oh, it's just those two. They're just going to shut it up. I'm just going to zone out here for a minute. So I'm zoning out and I'm like, I'm listening in, but I'm not paying attention to what they're talking about. And then suddenly the guy is like, oh, you can come to the party too. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't care for the invite, but okay. So he's talking back to the friend, and they're just chit-chatting, and I'm just again zoning out. And I'm like, I'm starting to pay attention to what they're talking about, and I'm like, oh, this guy really likes her. He's talking her up a big game right here. And the girl catches, well, she already knew from the start, but I didn't catch on until like after I figured it out. And she like casually drops like she has a boyfriend and whatnot, and then after he turned to the side to me, he's like, yeah, I'll invite you, and I was like, okay, that's cool. So this dude, he finds me on Instagram, right? I was following him and I didn't know this. He finds me on Instagram and he messages me. He just says the words party details. I thought that shit was so funny. Oh god. That was the funniest thing I've ever experienced. Like, I've had that happen a couple of times where it's, I'm talking to a friend and then some guy approaches them and they're like, oh yeah, I'll invite you too. I've had that happen before, but this is like the funniest one because I've never had anybody actually send like quote unquote party details, and it's literally word for, oh hey, oh, you have a nest. Do you have a nest or are you thirsty? Okay, hold on. There's a bird. That's what I was looking at earlier today. A bird. I'm gonna get it water. What sucks is I do not have a shallow dish. There's this one, but I don't want to pull up the plant. Anyways, these are watered. That's for the bird. It might come back. I feel like it might come back. I don't know. Shit was funny. I forgot what I was doing. He just sent the words party details. He didn't even send like a picture or a flyer, no address, nothing. It was just party details. Oh my god, I thought that shit was so funny. Oh, I cracked up because the funny thing is I didn't see the message until like Monday, and I was debating on going to that party, and I was like, nah, I don't feel like going, so I'm just gonna stay home. And I didn't check it. I didn't check my messages until Monday. So I actually opened his message, and it literally just says party details. And I was like, that shit's funny. That's so fucking funny. I don't know if he meant me to like ask for like, hey, where are the details at? Or I don't fucking know. But I thought that shit was so funny. I was really debating on going too. I was like, should I go? Should I not? There's another party. Nah, I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to go out. So I'm just going to stay home. So I ended up just staying home. I thought that shit was really funny though. I had a relaxing Saturday evening, I can tell you that. But yeah, I thought that was funny. Okay, so I need to do my morning business, and then I gotta take care of another house. Yeah, I gotta take another house. Yay. Okay, watch. When I get on the scale again, or I guess not. Okay, never mind. I didn't want to flash anybody. Oh, okay. Anyways, it's me. I came back from work. So I decided to go through my closet to clean out some old clothes that I just flat out don't wear. And I don't even have a lot of clothes to begin with. And as I'm putting them on and I'm trying them on, I'm realizing I don't fit a whole bunch of them, which is fine, you know. Clothes are gonna clothes, body's gonna body. Right now I think I'm in my luteal phase, so that means that like I'll get more moody, my body's gonna hold my water, some other things. It's just like simple stuff. The way the body will naturally body, right? And obviously around this time I'm gonna be a little bit more self-conscious, especially with the way that I look, since I'm holding more water. And on top of that, my body is gonna have a little bit harder of a time losing weight, because again, the water retention. And I'm gonna have a little bit harder of a time digesting food. So I have to be very mindful of what kind of foods that I eat. I like this shirt, it's my favorite shirt. I have to be, I noticed that when I eat spicy foods, or when I eat like very, not carb heavy foods, but very like greasy, heavy oily foods, I have a very hard time like sleeping. And I get really bloated. I don't remember what makes me super bloated. Something does, but I just can't remember what it is for the life of me right now. I'm pretty sure once I eat it, it's gonna be like, it was this, yes. So I'm just being very careful with what I eat. Not really. I ate a little packet of donuts. I bought some last night, and I was like, yeah, I want some donuts. And instead of buying the big bag of donuts, I just got like the little 6-pack. They had a deal, it was like 2 for $4.99 or something like that. It was cheaper to get the bigger bag, but knowing me, I'm gonna make my big bag even bigger, so I just decided to get the smaller pack. And I got 2 different flavors, and I actually liked the other flavor more than my original one that I always get. And I was like, oh, the one that I usually get tastes like wax. It's just straight up wax. But the second one that I got is actually really good. So I'm just gonna go for the second one any time that I want a donut, which is not very often. It might start picking up, but I don't know, maybe it might not. The last time I got a donut was like last week, but before that it was like, oh god, sometime at work, but it was a couple months ago. I don't remember when. But yeah, I had donuts. It's only every now and then. And the last time I had that, I had a donut from that last time was like years ago. No, that's a lie. That was probably sometime like a year ago or something. I don't know. But anyways, to get back to the point, I have to be careful with the sugar intake. I have to be careful with not my water intake. I don't particularly care about that. Yeah, I'm gonna bloat. Yeah, I'm gonna need water regardless. I'm not too like worried about it. But I do have to be mindful of, I think, breads and grains. And then on top of that, sugars, because chocolate will make me break out. Especially the Hershey's chocolate. And I found out my body does not like Hershey's at all. Like the Mars brand of Hershey's, it just doesn't like it. These are good. So I did my Japanese today. I'm gonna do my exercise. Sorry, I need to look. I'm looking. So I did my Japanese. I'm doing my exercise. I ate my breakfast and lunch. I'm gonna eat dinner after. I just have to do my business and like something else, but I can't remember what it is right now. I don't remember, but I'll pull it up in a minute.